the best that you can do is know yourself in a real sense, formlessly, using this body form as an instrument only, and not really having any attachment to it or anything that came along with it, like mind, ego, intellect, or body-based relations, or body-based knowledge. But this experiencing is going to continue until this body can no longer sustain that.
And then there's nothing?
Well, it's not that there's nothing. There's everything.
There's no consciousness. There's everything, but not consciously.
There's nothing to cognitize or be conscious of. There's no instrument that you would use to know yourself.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing other than yourself to know. So there's not an ability to know, but there's a potentiality of knowingness, just with nothing to know, no faculty of knowing, and nothing other to be known, and no instrument of knowing. And again, then you start to worry from this perspective of, oh, then there won't be any of this. But there isn't any of this now.
Anyway.
That's the main thing. You're not changing. You're not the body that you believe yourself to be. So whether the body's here or not, you are. Because prior to knowing yourself, then you know the sense of existence. But if you weren't there for this sense of existence to be known, then you had to be there. Something had to be there for this existence to appear.
Yeah.
But all of this that's known is illusion. It's created through this spontaneous I exist, and this conscious, just like again in the nighttime, you fall asleep, and there's just this mixture, a little bit of I exist, and boom, this dream consciousness is created with a you in it, and the world, the sun, the moon, the rivers, the people, all of this is occurring. And you are seeing it formlessly, because you're not the form that's in the dream seeing. So when the dream is over, it's over. That's it. Boom. Nothing. But it's all the little dream characters we talked about before. If just before you woke up, or even they know your character is the one that's the source of all this dream, and they come to you and say, don't wake up. Stay sleeping. We love our life. But you don't exist. And I don't exist in this form. And eventually when I wake up, I won't have this form, and neither will you, and you won't have been, and I won't have been. There's just the source of the dream. And there had to be a dreamer for there to be a dream that appears, and a seer to see what's going on inside the dream. But when there's no dream, the seer is not seeing a dream. And when there's no consciousness, then there's no everything that we know, everything that's experienced, all the things, everything is within the bubble of illusion, the bubble of consciousness. And that consciousness has appeared due to the feeling I exist. And it's same time. It's not which came first, chicken or egg. Boom, chicken and egg. Identification with the chicken, most likely, because the egg is now you're going to identify as you'd have to know. So most likely, boom, chicken and egg, you identify with chicken because there's a body form which you can know yourself through. So you think, I'm a chicken, and I came first.
Yeah. From the chicken's point of view.
Yes.
Which is not the real point of view.
No, both objects appeared spontaneously in the consciousness, and one you were able to identify with and say, oh, I exist as this chicken. I'm this chicken. And look, here's an egg. But I know myself as this chicken prior to knowing this egg. The subject-object duality, when in reality, boom, subject, and then objects appear within the subject, and the subjectiveness is now oh, I identify with this chicken because this chicken can sustain the essence and the presence can actually start to see and have a faculty of knowing through the position of being a chicken, seeing this egg. But both came spontaneously with the sensation I exist.